Hello everyone, you all have seen this.
ज्यादा से ज्यादा ये मेरा क्या कर लेंगे भाई? नहीं बताइए क्या कर लेंगे? अरे हम तो फकीर आदमी हैं, झोला लेके चल पड़ेंगे जी.
Or this. Or this.
उठो उठो उठो. आंख खोली जा रही है, कैसे बंद की जा रही है?
You have seen political fights unfold in multiple arenas, mostly political.
सम्माननीय आदरणीय दीदी, ओ दीदी.
But when is the last time you have seen this?
May I explain you, sir? May I explain you, sir? Because I belongs to that state. That state safe democracy. Safe democracy. तो चुनाव का 3 महीना पहले आपको SIR का करने का जरूरत क्यों था? आपको प्राइम मिनिस्टर को पूछिए. उनका माता जी का पिताजी का जन्म कुंडली मीन्स इंस्टीट्यूशन डिलीवरी का सर्टिफिकेट है.
Never, right? Today was not just another constitutional hearing inside the Supreme Court of India. It was a moment that may well be remembered as historic. A sitting Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, personally appeared before the Supreme Court of India not as a spectator, not merely as a litigant, but as someone arguing her own case. This was about the special intensive revision, yes, the SIR of electoral rolls in West Bengal. But what unfolded inside the courtroom before the bench of Chief Justice of India, Surya Kant, along with Justice Joymal Lobakchi and Justice Vipul Pancholi, went far beyond procedural. It became a raw, emotional confrontation over democracy, voter rights and federal power. Well, that was the only time she was kind towards the Election Commission of India and extended greetings. Because what followed next was unprecedented and she was quite unforgiving. The SIR exercise ordered by the Election Commission of India has triggered massive political unrest in West Bengal and in other parts of the country. At the heart of the challenge is a simple but explosive allegation that a hurried, large-scale revision of voter rolls months before elections risks disenfranchising of lakhs of people and voters. The Trinamool Congress moved the Supreme Court alleging arbitrariness, impossible timelines and selective targeting of Bengal. But what changed the texture of today's hearing was not just legal argument, it was the Chief Minister herself stepping forward for a petition she has filed. Senior advocate Shyam Devan, appearing for Mamata Banerjee, laid out numbers that stunned the courtroom. He told the court that only 11 days are remaining for the final publication of electoral rolls. That's a fact. Over 32 lakh voters have been marked as unmapped by the Election Commission of India. Over 1.36 crore people, that is nearly 20% of the electorate, have been served notices under something very weird called logical discrepancies. Over 63 lakh hearings are still pending. And he also laid out another fact. Since December 16 last year, 88 lakh hearings have happened so far, which is a strike rate of 1.8 lakh hearing per day. But now, in the next 4 days, senior advocate Shyam Devan argued that authorities literally have to pull up their socks and they have to increase their strike rate to 15 lakh hearings per day, which is nearly impossible. The message was blunt. This exercise, as designed, cannot be completed fairly and rushing it risks mass exclusion.
Number of days left for final publication of electoral roll is 11 days, so that's up till 14 February 2026. Number of days left to complete the hearings is now just 4 days left on 7th February 2026. Number of voters categorized on a draft roll as unmapped is 32 lakh. Number of voters categorized as logical discrepancy post-draft poll publication is 1.36 crores, which is 20% of the electorate of West Bengal. Number of hearings held since, now this is just to give you an idea, since 16th December 2025, which is 41 days, so far they've held 88 lakh hearings in respect of 88 lakh voters, which is at the rate of 1.8 lakh per day. The number of hearings pending is approximately 63 lakhs. And this will mean that if we are to, which an endeavor would have to be made, if we have just 4 days left, the speed of verification will have to go up to 15.5 lakhs per day because there are just 4 days which are left.
And then came the moment that changed the courtroom. Seeking permission, Mamata Banerjee addressed the bench herself. She said, and those words do matter, when everything is finished, when we are not getting justice, when justice is crying behind the door, then we thought we are not getting justice anywhere. She told the court that she had written repeatedly to the Election Commission of India. Yes, 6 letters she has sent. And she said that she received no reply. And then, striking a deep personal note, she said, and I quote, I am a bonded labor. I am from a common family. I am not fighting for my party. Her allegation was clear. Only Bengal is being targeted on the eve of elections. And why? After 24 years, what was the rush? What was the hurry to do such a mammoth exercise in 2 months, what otherwise would have taken or should have taken 2 years?
Only they targeted Bengal on the eve of election. Sir, 4 state, opposition state are going for on the eve of election. But why? After 24 years, what was the hurry to do it? What it takes 2 years, only within 3 months, even when the festival season is there, when the harvesting season is there, when people are not in a mood to be in the city, they were in the outside, but they are traveling, and that time they issued the notices and all this. Sir, more than 100 people died, sir.
This wasn't a political field that someone can say anything and then can get away. Like someone said 15 lakhs would be given to every Indian and then got away with it. This was her submission before the Supreme Court of India, where one can be held accountable for every word uttered. Yet she alleged harassment through notices, explained how in the name of mismatch in names, people were served notices and are now at the risk of disenfranchisement. Yes, we have seen it on the ground. People have been questioned as how come they share one father with 6 siblings. Yes, that may sound outrageous and bizarre, but people had to stand in queue to prove that they do not come from a family that has seen or endorsed.
Sir, their SIR process is only for deletion, not for inclusion. Mismatch, not only the title, sir. Mismatch, mismap, unplanned. Now suppose a daughter after marriage, she go to the in-laws house. Now why she change her title? Why she is using the husband's name, husband's title? That is also mismatch.
It can't be.
Yes, sir, they have done it, sir.
That's why we are.
Now,
That's
sir,
why we
only just want to, sir. Number 2, sir, there are some daughters who married and shifted the in-laws house. They are now also just unilaterally deleted. Logical discrepancy. Now they change the name. No, instead of logical discrepancy, when you gave order, sir, they violated, and they say it is the discrepancy mapping.
Mamata Banerjee claimed over 100 deaths have happened so far. Booth-level officers under extreme pressure have surrendered, committed suicide. Several officials are hospitalized. Everything before the bench of Chief Justice of India. And then the sharpest question, why not SIR in Assam? Why not in Northeast? That many had openly asked or behind the doors that if poll-bound states are subjected or should be subjected to special intensive revision, then why is Assam excused when Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and West Bengal will have to go through SIR exercise? All 4 places will be going through polling this year, and Assam too will be going for polling this year. Yet, Assam is seeing special revision and not special intensive revision.
sir, more than 100 people died, sir. Can you imagine? Sir, BLOs died and they have written the letter that CEO is responsible for my committing suicide. So many BLOs are murdered, they died. And also more than 150 people died and so many are hospitalized. Sir, because of the harassment of the people, because of Bengal is targeted, sir. Sir, you tell me why not Assam? Sir, why not Assam?
The state government, we cried foul, saying that
Why not Assam?
in cooperation. They say
Why not Northeastern?
The court made it clear that no genuine voter will be disenfranchised, made it clear that they will do everything needed to protect a genuine voter, and that was indeed reassuring. It wasn't like the court gave a free pass to the chief minister to make her own statements and just get away, but rather reminded that the chief minister has her counsel, one of the best in the industry, and that he can represent the case. But Mamata Banerjee did not stop there. Her little submission in folded hands continued.
ERO has no power now. They have superseded all the power from DO, ERO, BLRO. Only they have appointed 8,300 micro observer and the role observer from the BJP ruled state, so that DO cannot clear the name. It is all micro observer can delete all the names sitting inside the Election Commission office through AI. Sir, earlier 58 lakhs are being deleted. Even they were not allowed to file Form 6. Sir, earlier first phase, 58 lakhs deleted. There are so many people are alive. And now they are being declared that they are dead.
Well, there was a moment of argument as well, when Election Commission of India refuted the charges on micro-observers and said that they have not received cooperation from the state. Well, it was like Mamata Banerjee was waiting for them to finish that sentence as she countered quite immediately, vociferously, and called Election Commission of India, guess what? WhatsApp Commission.
kindly see the directions in the website, Millers, so far as the so-called micro observer.
Micro observer is the final authority. Election Commission, WhatsApp Commission. WhatsApp Commission is saying it is only the micro observer. Only they are deleting all the names.
Crucially, the Chief Justice made an important constitutional reassurance. The court made it clear that no eligible voter can be arbitrarily removed and that voter rights are fundamental to democracy. The bench underlined that electoral exercises cannot become tools of exclusion and that due process and fairness are non-negotiable. Those observations brought a momentary calm to an otherwise charged hearing, and at the end of the hearing, the bench issued notice to the Election Commission of India on Mamata Banerjee's plea and sought their response by next Monday.
On Monday, when we take up this matter, we are granting them 2 days time to have instructions based upon these all the notes and information which you have gathered.
Yes, you heard it right. Now the matter would come up for hearing on next Monday, that is February 9th. Regarding the issue of micro-observers, the Election Commission of India will now have to respond. And also, regarding micro-observers, the state government also have to respond. The court clearly saw details from the state government as a list of Group B officers who have been spared so far for the SIR duties or can be spared in the future, so that the court can decide if the micro-observers can be relieved and not needed anymore. The Chief Justice of India also asked Senior Advocate Rakesh Dwivedi, the Counsel of the Election Commission of India, to not issue hearing notices over name spelling mismatches. So now the matter will come up for hearing again on Monday, that is February 9. Possibly Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will be there once again. This hearing comes after 2 politically explosive days in New Delhi. Mamata Banerjee had earlier met the Chief Election Commissioner, and that meeting ended in controversy, with the Trinamool Congress alleging insult and boycott. Mamata Banerjee alleged that she was threatened by Gyanesh Kumar, Chief Election Commissioner.
तो हम उसको बॉयकॉट करके चलाया, हम लोगों को अपमान किया है, असम्मान किया है, ह्यूमिलिएट किया है. I have not seen this type of election commission. He is very arrogant. ये चुनाव आयोग से हमारा कुछ उम्मीद नहीं है. ये बीजेपी का पूरा दलाल है, दलाल.
Election Commission, through sources, had also kind of reached the information through mainstream media that it was Mamata Banerjee who has misbehaved. Well, we clearly cannot say who is speaking the truth. And now, The only thing that you can clearly say, the fight has shifted squarely into the constitutional arena. What was once a political dispute has now become a judicial test of how far electoral authorities can go and how fast. As the hearing ended, Mamata Banerjee folded her hands and said just 4 words, "My Lord, save democracy. My Lord, save democracy."
With my humble regards, I convey my great regards,
Personal pain.
and I will just tell, save democracy.
Joy
Save
was
democracy.
fun.
Those words will echo longer, at least till the coming Monday for sure. The Supreme Court will now decide the legality of the SIR exercise. But one thing is already clear today, that today was not just about voters' list. It was about power, process, and the meaning of democracy itself. Indeed, a slice of history when legislature stood in folded hands before the judiciary for the sake of democracy. Satyameva Jayate. Jai Hind.